Can we beat Pokemon Yellow with just an Eevee? Hey guys, my name is Akira, and this is what we're going to find out. I've set a few ground rules for myself, because I want to make this a fun challenge. Rule number 1 would be only Eevee is allowed in battle. Rule number 2, HM slaves are allowed, because we obviously need them, otherwise we cannot finish the game. And rule number 3, no glitches, no exploits. We're going to play the game legitimately the way it's meant to be played. And without further ado, let's hop right into the game. I know this is going to be a hard but also a fun challenge. I'm mostly scared about Lavender Town and the Pokémon Tower, because ghost types, I'm not sure how I'm going to beat them yet, but I'm sure we will find a way so that we can finish the challenge. We're greeted by Professor Oak, as always. There's nothing new or same old shit there. We're going to name ourselves Akira, obviously. My rival's name is going to be Tom in this game, because Tom is one of my best friends and he's also a Pokemon trainer. You should totally check him out. I'm going to link everything in the description. We're starting our game going into the tall grass. Professor Oak. Why you do this? I would have caught it myself if you've given me the Pokeball, but okay. He caught an Eevee. We switched the Pikachu with an Eevee with the Pokemon Universal Randomizer. It's a great tool. We're going back into his lab. We're meted by Tom. Hey Tom! And he snatches the Pokeball right from our noses. Thank you very much. That was mine, but I mean, we get the Eevee from Professor Oak anyway, so we're going to name it Shakira. Best name ever. And Tom wants to try out who has the best Eevee. Both of us know that mine is the best, but there we go. We're starting off the battle with a simple tackle. He attacks first. Next round I attack first, then his. It's just a tackle battle back and forth. He uses Tail Whip, which means I already won this fight, because I'm faster on the last turn. And we're going to level 6 and defeat our rival. The next rival fight, I was level 7 and I thought I would just give it a try to see how far I would go. In the beginning everything looked good. His Spearow used the Growl and the Leer, which failed. I used 3 tackles, then he used another Leer. I got a 4th tackle in, and he was nearly down when he hit me with a critical peck. I still thought that I may have gotten a chance at defeating his Eevee, because I just reached level 8 and learned Sand Attack. I tackled him, he tackled me, and I was low health. The Sand Attack didn't really help me. Obviously he tried it again and again, so my accuracy was just not good anymore. I didn't hit anything at all. Every single attack of mine missed. I got a few hits in here and there, but it wasn't enough, so I had to level again. I leveled up to level 10 and tried to take on Tom again. Hopefully this time is going to be better, because I don't want to grind too long, and yeah, it's just going to get boring. So his Spearow, maybe he starts the same as earlier. No, he doesn't, because he used a Peck, but I got a Sand Attack in, he used Peck again. I was already low health, so I thought, okay, I would white out again. Third Peck, I had 13 HP, and his Spearow finally went down. I used Tackle on his Eevee. His Eevee used Sand Attack, I used Sand Attack, his Eevee used Sand Attack, but it failed. It was just a Sand Attack which failed back and forth, tackle missing, Sand Attacks failing, tackle missing. I was down to 5 HP and I just tried to tackle him the whole time. Both of us were critical health and we tackled and missed, and that was going on the whole time. I missed again, he used the Sand Attack again, and I finally got the last tackle in. Otherwise I would have died and I would have to grind again. We're continuing our way through Viridian Forest, which was supposed to be easy, but since I only had tackle, my PP went down halfway through, which meant I had to go back, heal up and go into the forest again. The damn Metapods just hardened the whole time and I had to use 2 or 3 or 4 tackles against them. Good thing I had a critical there, so I didn't use any more of my PP. And I went further on through the forest. The trainers there, I didn't even get poisoned once, so it was kind of easy. We're trying our best at the trainer battle in Pewter Gym. I thought this was going to be a challenge because of ground types and rock types and stuff. I tried my best to do sand attacks and tail whips against its Diglett. It didn't really do much damage with its scratches. It was just, I mean, I was over leveled for the first trainer here. He hit nearly nothing, and when he hit, it didn't waste any of my HP, and he went down in one tackle after 2 tail whips, so it was kind of easy. His Sandshrew, on the other hand, I mean, it was strong, it wasn't that weak. It also got a critical hit in, but I was still half HP before I even tried to attack him. After 2 tail whips, I used another one to lower his defense even more and to just one-shot him, which I thought but didn't work out. But the second tackle did the job and it was done. I knew that I had to train before I went to Brock, so I got my Eevee up to level 15, and now we're going to try to take on Brock. I'm not sure how well I will do against him, because obviously Geodude and especially his Onix bind was damn strong in Gen 1. I tried my best to do the Sand Whip attack, which is Sand Attack and Tail Whip. Geodude's accuracy was low, but he hit me with a tackle. Second tackle missed, I used the third Sand Attack. He hit me again with a tackle, and now I'm trying to lower his defense. Fourth tackle hit me. I lowered the defense even more. The next tackle missed, which was good for me. And I tackled him and thought maybe it was a one-shot, but it's a rock type, so obviously it wasn't a one-shot. He got another tackle in there. I was down to 24 HP before finally defeating his Geodude. He sent out his scary Onix. I sand attacked him a few times just to get his accuracy low enough to not hit me with bind, and he missed bind, which I was so damn grateful for, because otherwise I would have lost the fight and I would have to try again or grind again. He used bite, which meant I got 2 or 3 free turns, so I could sand attack him again, I could tail whip him again, and then I tackled him again, but it didn't really do any kind of damage. He used another bite, which was good for me, and he missed another bind, so I sand attacked him and tail whipped him even more until he unleashed 0 energy, because obviously I didn't attack him. He missed another tackle, I got another tackle in, and he was critical health. My attack missed, his attack failed, I got another hit in, and we got the boulder badge. Brock was easier than I thought, because I thought that the fight would be way harder for me. Next, we leveled up to level 20 before challenging Mount Moon. I wasn't sure how many hikers were in there, and also all of the Geodudes, so I had to level up more. We went through Mount Moon, which was quite an easy task. The only thing that happened to me was that the second Rocket Grunt poisoned me. The battles itself were way too easy, I nearly killed everyone with one shot. There you can see a normal battle against the second Rocket Grunt, who also poisoned me. His damn Ekans, because I don't know why Eevee is so easy to poison. It's always like this, one poison sting is enough and you get poisoned. I had to use my escape rope, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten out of there without whiting out, which I didn't want. The rest of the cave was too damn easy. We took on the Super Nerd, defeated his Grimer, his Voltorb, his Coughing, nothing interesting, but we were poisoned again. We went further on and I took the Helix Fossil, and I thought it would be possible to go out of the cave without fainting, but I forgot that Jessie and James were there and tried to make my day even harder. Their Ekans was very weak, went down with the single tackle, Coughing, Meowth. They all went down pretty easily, so I was scared for nothing. Team Rocket lost, as always. I had to use one potion to get to Cerulean City. I went into the gym just to see how well I would do in there. The trainers in there were nothing special. The first swimmer was too easy to beat, so there's no footage of that. The second trainer was also easy, but her Goldeen fought back quite a bit. The only thing that we could do was tackle or quick attack, so I just tackled him. He hit me 2 times with a peck. I wasn't half health, but I still wanted to heal up again. We grew up to level 25, and I thought it would be possible to take on Misty, so I just went for it. We will see how well we do. Misty herself was Also easier than I remembered. Her Staryu didn't really do anything except get one water gun for 8 damage in. And then it went down easily. Her Starmie on the other hand, I was scared of it. All of her attacks just hit and she has such a high defense. I tried my best with doing 2 sand attacks and a tail whip because I needed to get that defense down, otherwise I would have lost. All of her attacks just hit me, only one tackle missed. I got a tackle in, she got another water gun in. I was down to 22 HP when I got my second tackle, and she used Bubble Beam and Shakira survived with 2 HP before finally defeating Starmie. It was way too close, but we earned the Cascade badge. We went towards Nugget Bridge and Tom was there, as always. So we tried to show off our strong Shakira. His Spearow got 1 Leer in, but I mean that's not really hurting us, so Spearow went down. We sand attacked his Sandshrew. It tried to sand attack us, but it failed. It got 1 scratch in for 8 HP before going down, nearly going down to a quick attack, and the tackle finished it off. So too easy. His Rattata was even easier, just went down to a single tackle. We leveled up to level 26. And his Eevee survived the tackle, tried to sand attack us, which failed, and went down to a second tackle. Nugget Bridge itself isn't even worth mentioning because all the trainers went down pretty easily. I wanted to join Team Rocket there, but as always in Pokemon games, you sadly cannot join Team Rocket. They should make a game where you can join them. We helped Bill out of his dilemma. I always just think it's funny how different he looks in different gens. And after separating his cells from the Pokemon, we got the tickets for the SSN, which are always used for leveling because there's many trainers there. So we went towards Vermilion City. The nice police lady led us through the house where a robbery happened. We battled the innocent bystander. That he said it himself, he's innocent, so we got the TM Dig, which we don't need because Eevee cannot learn it. The route to Vermilion City was, I wouldn't say easy. We got poisoned once, whited out once against the trainers there, but other than that it's not worth mentioning. We had to catch a Pokemon that could use Cut, so we caught a Duck Trio, and with the best nickname we named it Cut. We went to the SSN, defeated all the trainers there, and Tom met us just before we got our HM cut. Tom bragged that he already caught 40 types of Pokemon. GG Tom, we only have 2, because we don't need more. Our Shakira can now use Body Slam, which I found on the ship, and I forgot Quick Attack for it, because Quick Attack is faster, but Body Slam is also way stronger. His whole team went down to a single Body Slam. Normally those fights aren't even worth mentioning, but hey, it's my rival, so I had to put it in a video. At least we're raising our Pokemon. Yes, he's so damn right. We went upstairs and we didn't find the Cut Master, but we found a sick old captain, which we just rubbed his back, then he felt better and he gifted us the HM Cut. We needed that to go into the Vermilion Gym to defeat Lieutenant Surge, so I just used it on Cut, because that's the sole reason we have that Pokemon. Otherwise we can't use Duck Trio in battle, so we made our way towards the gym. And the trainers in there, yeah, everyone went down to a single Body Slam because Body Slam is way too overpowered right now, and Shakira is already level 34. Then we moved on to the puzzle, which I always hated because I just can't do it on the first try and I had to reload my save a few times. But after a few tries we got it, and we took on Lieutenant Surge with his damn Raichu. His Raichu was way faster than me, but even though it was faster, he used an X speed on it, which I don't get, but hey, one free turn for me. So I used the Tail Whip to lower his defense because I had to finish it in one hit. He used a critical Mega Kick on me, which brought me down to 35 HP, and a Thunderbolt brought me down to 2 HP. My Body Slam one-shotted, so I was damn lucky that I didn't miss, and I earned myself the Thunder Badge. From this point onwards, I defeated every trainer on Route 12 just to get some XP, because I mean we don't really need it, but I wanted to grind as much as I can. We went back to Cerulean City and went on towards the rock tunnel. Nothing really interesting happened on the route. The rock tunnel itself, it was hard. We didn't have the flash HM, and I forgot how many hikers were in there, especially a hiker who knew self-destruct, which brought me down to 12 HP. I didn't want to waste any potions, so just tackled on the next hiker. He brought out a Geodude who went down in 2 hits. The next Geodude used defense curl instead of attacking me, went down to 2 body slams, and his last Graveler was, I'm so lucky there, it was paralyzed by my body slam and went down to a second body slam. We finally finished our way through the rock tunnel, which wasn't that hard in retrospect. I thought it was way harder. Healed up, went into the Lavender Tower and fought our rival. This whole video is just a collection of fighting rivals and one-shotting his Pokemon. At least those fights are damn easy and it's free XP, so I will do them every time I can just to level up even more. His Spearow evolved into a Fearow now, but it went down to a Body Slam. Jakiro is level 41, it nearly defeats everything with one shot. His Shelter went down, his poor little Vulpix went down to a Body Slam. The next one was Sandshrew, which also wasn't strong and went down to a single Body Slam. And lastly his Eevee, which was level 25, got a quick attack in and went down to another Body Slam. I couldn't take on Lavender Tower right now because I still needed the Silph Scope from the Pokemon from the Team Rocket hideout. So we went over there to Cerulean City. I could have gotten another Eevee in Cerulean City just for the fun of it and just to evolve it into a Vaporeon, Flareon or a Jolteon, but I didn't do that. Instead I went into the Team Rocket hideout first, which meant going through the casino, but not to play and not to have fun. I mean, I could have still done that, but I didn't want to. Instead I fought the Rocket Grunt who was guarding a suspicious poster. We defeated him with ease and pulled the lever down that was behind the poster. We went through the hideout, picked up the lift key and went to floor B4F. And we met up with Jesse and James again. I think they were kinda grumpy because we humiliated them at Mount Moon, but hey, sorry, you're weak, so... They sent out their level 25 Coughing first, but for my level 46 Jakira it wasn't a problem, because way too overpowered, way too overleveled right now. Their Meowth went down in one hit as well, and lastly their Ekans went down with a single Body Slam as well. So, like I said, nothing really interesting. Next one was Giovanni, who had ground type Pokemon, which were my weakness. First his Onix, I used a Sand Attack on him, he used the Guard Spec, and I forgot that I can't use another Sand Attack, so I used it. His Rock Throw missed and I used 2 Body Slams on him, his Screech failed and I used a Bite to finish the Onix off. Next on was his Rhyhorn. I used the Sand Attack before he could use a Guard Spec. I Body Slammed it to nearly half HP, he was paralyzed, his Horn Attack missed, another Body Slam and his Rhyhorn was down. The last one was his Persian, which is so beautiful, but it was weak and went down in a single Body Slam. And we finally got the Silph Scope. We needed that to see the ghost in the Lavender Town. We went back to the Celadon department store, got a drink for the Saffron City guards, and made our way to the Cerulean City gym, which was grass type, and we were also still overleveled, so also nothing too interesting there. I defeated all the trainers and I went to took on Erica. Erica's Tangela was the strongest in my opinion. It was paralyzed by a Body Slam of mine but didn't die. It died to another bite. I didn't even lose a single health and leveled up to level 48. Her next one was Weepinbell, which went down in a single Body Slam. We were 16 levels above it. And her last one was a Gloom, which also went down to a single Body Slam, which means easy rainbow badge for us. My next goal was the fighting gym in Saffron City. I was a little bit scared because fighting types are strong against normal types, but the earlier trainers got a few hits in, nothing special. My Eevee didn't even go down to half health. I healed back up and took on the Karate Master. His Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan were both level 37, but it was nothing for my level 49 Jakira, which just body slammed both of them and they fainted. We defeated the Karate Master, and yay! We get one free Pokemon. We will need a Pokemon that can use Strength later on. I wasn't sure which one to pick, but I picked the piston punching Hitmonchan afterwards. I personally like Hitmonchan more, so I just named it Strength and back into the Lavender Tower. I struggled against the ghosts, and I totally forgot that Struggle is a normal type move in Gen 1 and doesn't hit ghosts. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to finish the challenge, but I really want to continue. This was just part 1. I thought of a few different scenarios on how to do it and tried a few things. It may not be possible with only a normal type. If you guys know something I can do, please leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I will just have to use another Pokemon for the Lavender Tower or only for ghost types and just continue on with the story with Eevee only. We have another possibility of defeating Agatha in the Elite Four later on, but for that we need more TMs, and those are only available after we get the Pokefield loot and after the Lavender Tower, so nothing we can do right now. If you guys like this kind of content, then feel free to leave a comment, feel free to like the video, subscribe to me, follow me on Twitter or Twitch if you want to know more about me, and yeah, just hit me up guys. Thank you very much for watching, bye!